Hey guys, it's Steve from stevezanella.com. How are you today? I'm out running some errands, doing some things, and I wanted to make a quick video talking about morning routines. The way we start our day often dictates how the rest of our day is going to evolve. Getting up and getting yourself in the right frame of mind, the right mindset, is critical to how the rest of our day is going to happen. But more importantly, or maybe more directly, how we're going to react or respond to the things that happen in our day. It's very important to set up a good practice, a good morning ritual, so that you can start your day heading in the right direction, mentally, physically. For me, for years, when my anxiety and stress levels were at their highest, my mornings were all over the place. Usually the alarm went off and I would hit the snooze probably 3 or 4 times before I would actually get up. In fact, it got so bad that I used to set my alarm for a good half an hour to 45 minutes ahead of when I knew I needed to get up. I didn't want to get out of bed. I didn't want to face the day. I didn't want to start living my life every morning. Every morning was a struggle, because my life was a struggle. So that alarm would go off, and my first thought of the day was, oh shit, here we go again. And that set the tone for the rest of my day. I would hit that snooze bar and hit that snooze bar until finally I'd say, you know what, man, I'm gonna be late. I'd drag my carcass out of bed, throw myself in the shower, and I'd already be thinking about all the stuff that I had to do, the frustration that would probably happen. If I had meetings, I'd already be worrying about what was going to happen during that meeting. For me personally, because I had issues with panic attacks, I would already start to worry about if I might have a panic attack during a meeting or during something that would happen during that day. I would already start to amp myself up about all of the things that could go wrong, about all of the bad things that might happen. And that just set that ball in motion. And my days were pretty bad. Over the past few years, as I've really learned to center myself and focus, my mornings are some of my favorite times of the day. I have lots of favorite times of the day, but that's a whole other video. Honestly, my mornings now, I get up around 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. Oftentimes I get up even without the alarm. Once you get into a habit, things will start to become repetitive and natural. I don't know how many times now I'll wake up 5 or 6 minutes before the alarm actually sounds. Hit that alarm, get up, start my day. A couple of things that I do that you may want to adopt in your own morning routine is I do some meditation. I like to start off by just quieting my mind and relaxing. Now, it doesn't have to be a lot. People kind of get freaked out over meditation, the idea of sitting quiet and still for 20 minutes. Some people can't do that for 20 seconds, and I completely understand because I was one of those people. And full disclosure, I still have those moments. I still have times where getting up and meditating kind of is the last thing that I want to do. But what I've learned is not to judge those moments, not to beat myself up because I have to get up and meditate. I have to get up and do this. I have to get up and do my morning routine. That becomes part of the problem. Judging your reaction to things is sort of piling on, and we don't want to do that. We want to get out of that habit of piling on to ourselves for not doing things the way we think we need to do them. Just accept them. So I get up, and some mornings, literally my meditation is standing at the stove for a minute or two, quietly observing my breath while I heat up some water to make some tea or to make some coffee. It's really all it needs to be. It's really just a moment of reflection, of quiet, of taking in that moment. And I do these little meditations, these little breathing meditations throughout my day. So I may not sit and meditate for a full 20 minutes, but I meditate. I meditate throughout my entire day, but it's important to start that first thing in the morning for me. Again, it's setting that tone, setting that mindset. The other big thing that I do each morning is I write in a gratitude journal. And this has been hugely important for me. And I think, again, if it's something that you want to try to adopt in your way of doing things, I would highly suggest it. And in fact, writing in a gratitude journal is one of my 5 steps, as is meditation. I have an ebook that I put up on my site. It's free. Check out my website, stevezanella.com. You can download it, give it a read. These are actually 2 of the 5 things that I do. And I go into greater detail as to what I do. But in truth, the gratitude journal is huge because it starts my day, again, with the right tone. I'm thinking about things that I'm grateful for, things that are blessings to me, things that make me smile, make me happy. And it just creates this amazing feeling inside. And then I try to hold on to that feeling as long as I can throughout my morning, into my afternoon, into my evening. Because things are going to happen throughout the day. Our lives are very complex. Unless you're a monk in a temple sitting on a cushion, things happen. We experience things. Our lives, we interact with other people who are on their own journeys. Some people who are having rough times are very angry or very negative. And when you encounter those people, they're very short with you. They're very hostile with you. And in many ways, if you're not mindful of your interaction with them, their energy rubs off on you, and then suddenly you're angry and you're frustrated. And then you pass that on to the next person you see. So by trying to get a good morning routine, by setting a good tone for your day, it allows you to be kinder to yourself, and in turn, kinder to those people that you interact with throughout your day. And just like negativity can be passed on, positivity can be passed on as well. So that's my thought on morning routine. Do me a favor in the comments section below. I'd love to hear what you do to start your day. Leave a little note. Let me know if this was helpful. I always love to get feedback. Again, I do these to create conversation. I share my story in the hope that you'll share your story. So I look forward to speaking to you. Have an amazing day.